Well, science is my favorite subject.
Environmental science.
Computers, engineering.
So you get to learn more about things that I actually didn't know before. Doing group activities, teamwork. And you can actually achieve anything that you want as long as you want it.
LNESC and LULAC are proud to partner with Shell Oil to bring much-needed STEM programming to the Houston area. Latinos are underrepresented throughout higher education, but particularly in STEM majors. In 2006, Latinos made up 19% of the college-aged population, but received only 8% of STEM bachelor's degrees and less than 4% of master's degrees. Without these degrees, Latinos desperately lack the science and math skills necessary to survive in our rapidly changing economy. In fact, Latinos make up less than 5% of the STEM workforce in the U.S. LNESC and Shell are dedicated to reversing this trend. Shell Science Corps not only provides academic enrichment through inquiry-based activities, but also introduces high-need students to minority role models from engineers to university professors. We are working together to change the lives of high-need students through innovative programming and mentorship. Thank you, Shell, for working with us to inspire a future generation of minority STEM professionals.
A few years ago, when we looked at the demographics of our company and the demographics in the United States, it became clear to us that we were going to fairly soon, in the next few years, begin to face a talent shortage. So we have a very strong interest in developing that talent and stimulating that talent, and that's one of the reasons that we have partnered with the LNESC program. It's very important that we have not only the numbers of students, but also the diversity of students, because if we don't have representation across all the demographics of our society that's choosing science, technology, engineering, and math careers, then we won't have access to the talent that we're going to need.
The wind turns it, and what does it do? It turns your generator.
I've been involved in the Shell LULAC after school program this is my 5th year. Most of the kids are scared about math and science. Math and science they find it so difficult for them. So, but once they start it and they just start, learning in a fun way, they love it.
Read the procedure, yes.
I find this age very challenging. Is the age that they're still not here and not there, undecided.
Their personalities are forming. They're going from children to young adults. By this point, they know that they can be independent and they can make their own decisions. And by using these types of programs, we can kind of guide them in the right direction. We have a lot of latchkey kids who, if they don't have these types of programs, they will go out and join gangs or just do different things that are not good. But with an after-school program, we can incorporate all of the areas: science, math, reading, writing, technology, and we can guide their futures. We can kind of motivate them, and they learn a lot about becoming scientists, engineers, doctors. And so without this, they may not have that avenue.
Twice a week, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders from 5 Houston area middle schools attend the Shell After School program. It's about 50 students per school. The program is a commitment. The students have to commit to come, and their parents have to commit to participate as well, because otherwise they don't get the full benefit of the program.
And it tells you here, where is energy?
Since 2007, Shell and LNESC have served more than 700 students through this program. In the 2011-2012 school year alone, we're serving 192 students, and by the way, over half of them female. The objective of the Shell After School program is to make math and science fun, to make it fun to learn, and to reinforce classroom teaching. So, for example, the Jackson Middle School students participated in the C-STEM Challenge, and they came in #1 in the robotics section of the challenge this year. And they deserve a big hand for that. They beat out a lot of students. Another example is the Trailblazer, kind of a science museum on wheels that came to a couple of the schools, and the students had a chance to tour the trailer and work with some of the Trailblazer volunteers.
You convert the power from the battery to electricity later.
And by the way, many of those volunteers are Shell employees. In addition, students from 3 of our 5 schools attended the Shell Eco Marathon this year and had a great opportunity to tour the Eco Marathon and interact with a number of the students and the teams.
A lot of us have jobs in automotive now.
Shell also sends speakers from our Speakers Bureau to the schools to talk with the students and speak to them about what kind of careers they have pursued as a result of math and science. It really helps the students get a good idea of what they can do with these skills.
So many things involved. It's the beauty.
And for you students, I have some backpacks.
Another thing that Shell has done very strategically over the last couple of years is to focus on connecting the dots between our different partners that are involved in this work. In the schools themselves, middle schools, high schools, community colleges, 4-year colleges, nonprofit organizations, government organizations, and corporations like Shell, and really help to follow students from the beginning, perhaps 6th or 7th grade, to keep them connected through middle school and then on into high school through the different programs working together. The benefits of this program are to expose the students to new opportunities to really just broaden their exposure and thinking. It helps reinforce their classroom teaching and helps them really understand what they can do with it. It helps them with exposure to role models and real-world examples of what can be done in terms of a STEM career. And it gives them an opportunity to really practice their skills. But overall, when you put those things together, I think the bottom line benefit is it helps give the students a vision of what they can do with science, technology, engineering, and math in terms of how they apply them to develop a career that is part of their life.
I do have students who are now at DeBakey High School studying to be doctors. So that's the proof itself.
This program is highly successful. If it wasn't for this program, I don't think the school would be flourishing. I also want everyone to know as well that it takes contributions from dedicated student-focused groups such as LULAC and Shell for us to have that opportunity.
LULAC, I just want to say thank you for what you are doing and want to commend you and ask you to continue doing what you're doing because it is such a benefit to the community. It is such a benefit for companies like Shell, and you are really making a difference.
Shell Science Corps inspires our youth to dream big and gives them the skills to make those dreams possible. We're proud to partner with Shell to continue LULAC and LNEC's tradition of service to Latinos.